What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Drewsif man. It's Drewsif at It's Drewsif. I am all hyped up on a bunch of coffee right now. My laundry is in its final spin cycle. It's incredibly loud, so it's a perfect time to make a video. Today we're going to do something that some of y'all probably already know how to do, but it's a very important thing to know how to do. So we're going to do a super duper delay throw slash ultra verb or whatever you want to call it. So we're jumping back in to my Tesseract Nocturne project file, and let's friggin' do this. I'm going to be using all free plugins so that you can do this no matter who you are. And obviously you do not have to use these free plugins. You can use whatever plugins you end up liking. Yeah, cool. Here we go. So we are here in our project file. I'm going to turn off these extra tracks. Super tail, that's what I called it. Okay, so we've got this. So yeah, we've got this super crazy high little pitch slam scream thing. And apparently I automated it, but it seems like it's not really doing anything. But anyway, okay, so what are we gonna do? We want to achieve an effect like this. And then if we solo it, you can still hear it going. Cool. So this is actually nice and simple. Pretty easy to do. It might not even be worth doing a video on, but if it helps somebody, then that's a wonderful thing. So let us do the thing. So that track is gone. Let's get rid of this bit of the automation. So this is the quiet part of the song, hence why this is automated down just a little bit, etc., etc. We have this delay track, which is just kind of the standard kind of texture delay. So don't worry about that. We're just going to mute that. Who cares? So we've got this part here. And as they say, there's more than one way to make a cat. That's definitely the phrase. So this is only one of many ways that you can accomplish this. So what I did is I just made 2 tracks just now. I'm going to call this big old guy. And I'm going to route this to my vocals all bus. And then what I'm going to do is I made the second track, I'm going to call it aux, and I'm going to route my vocal bus, not the all bus, but my vocal bus into it. So now we just have our unreverbed, but still ultra compressed and all that stuff track running into another track. So the idea behind that is we don't want the whole song to be this unbelievably gigantic reverb. So we are going to automate in just this section. So goodbye volume for all of this part of the song. Maybe if I can actually pull it off. There we go. Sweet. So now we're just getting this. And you know what? I might even pull it down before it finishes. So we just get this. And maybe we'll go a little easier on that. Excuse me. Cool. So that's what we got going on right now. So let's make the actual effect. So let's jump over here and free plugins. We're going to throw a little delay on here. Oh, you know what? Wait, yeah, that should work. Yeah, so we want to turn our feedback up so it's not just one repetition, because we're trying to make a big old wash of sound here and accidentally skip back to the beginning of the project. That's good. Cool. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this low pass just to pull off a little bit of the high. Maybe even a little bit more. Cool. And we're going to throw now a reverb on here. And so same idea, I'm going to turn up the dampening so it's not quite as high. And I'm going to throw a little bit of a low pass on here. So that's already pretty much right where we're going to want it. But let's say maybe we want to take this just a little bit further. So I'm going to throw another delay on. And the key is this time that we are not using the same delay amount. So maybe we'll do just like 1/8 note this time. Yeah, that's starting to really do it there. I'm going to pull that down again. Oh, you know what? I'm a dingus. Got to turn up those feedbacks. So we're starting to get this kind of wash thing. Please excuse my laundry. And this time I'm going to start throwing some high pass in there just because of the amount of repetitions and stuff. It's going to start getting a little muddy. And this basically, by the way, is a great way to make drone tones for your guitar. If you throw this on a clean channel, this sort of delay, reverb, great way to make drones and swells and that kind of thing. So let's do one more reverb. We're going to make this one huge. And so here's another thing, because this is sounding a little weird and digital and stuff. If you use your own reverb, also like specifically like convolution, like impulse response kind of stuff, it's going to sound a little more believable and a little less strange. But this one, I'm going to pull the low pass down a bunch. It's like, it's still not quite where I'd like it to be. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this our slower reverb or slower delay. And then I'm going to speed up this first one and see if that changes our situation just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so that's pretty much the move right there. If you want to go a little bit further, we can throw an EQ on here and just try and kind of clean it up a little bit. That's the wrong one. Nailed it. So just once again, we're kind of pulling out some lows and highs. And then as you can hear, we got like a couple of frequencies in here that are really, really, really going for it. So we'll just pull those guys out. And it might also be good to be doing this EQ kind of earlier. Honestly, with any of this, you just want to kind of move stuff around, see what feels right, see what feels best to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, I'm going to pull the highs down just a little bit more. Cool. So now. So sometimes you're going to want that little kind of drop off that I did at the end there, the little kind of thing. But if you don't, since we have this automated to kind of come up like this, what you can do is come up here to your main vocal and you can automate your ending down. So basically what we're doing is kind of fading out of the direct vocals and fading in to the big reverb throw thing. And you know what I forgot to do, which is probably going to throw everything off. So here's a nice little learning experience for everybody. When I made this aux track, I needed to make it pre-fader and not post-fader, because if we turn down the volume up here, it's going to stop sending to our aux track, and it'll fade it out with the aux track as well. So we don't want that. So now everything might be a little bit too loud. So let's go through and make a couple of little fixes. So that gets just a little too loud, I think, by the end. And I kind of want it to come in a little earlier. So I'm going to throw another automation point over here, pull it up just a little bit, see what we got now. And maybe I'll start pulling this out a little quicker. It's still not quite on. And the nice thing about running this so loud is that if you find it's really not working for you, or it's not cutting through the mix well enough, you can go to this reverb track and automate it even higher. So you get a couple more dB to kind of play with there. I'm not going to do that because it's going to blow everybody's eardrums out. But so we could clean up that automation a little bit more, but that's basically the idea right there. Yeah, maybe we could do with bringing it up a little bit. Just a little bit more control. And maybe that in general is a little low. So we'll do a little extra automation and pull up the very beginning there. in the direct track. Yeah. And that's it. Hooray. We did it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button down at the bottom. It helps me a lot because YouTube is a real tough place to be these days. If you are interested in more videos, you can subscribe, ring the bell, all them fancy things. I should switch over to this screen to do this. Yeah. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff. If you want some secret behind the scenes stuff, you want stems, tabs, you want videos a day early, access to an exclusive Discord, you can become a member of my Patreon or my YouTube channel right down there below. And I'm pretty sure that's all I got for you right now. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe and be kind to yourself. Until next time, I'm Drew. And I'll be Drew the next time as well. Bye-bye.